9:03. The way I'm late.
Anak ka ng demonyo! Immoral!
Hang on. Okay, all right, just making sure. I was like, what's going on here? Okay. Internet connection is but that's not cute to know. But yes, thank you guys so much for coming and watching and being here with me I'm lost for words. Whilst I'm here and we're gonna get the Gigiana with Cheek series. Now, this is a show that I've been waiting for. It's a Supernatural BL, bitch. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited. But we are here, and I'm not alone, as y'all know. So we're gonna bring in everyone, get the gig, talk some tea, get to know more about the series, and it's gonna be fun. Let's just have a good time with this here tonight, shall we? So let's welcome in our reactors, so you guys get a chance to shoot the super damn. Y'all know them. They're lovely people because I adore all of them, all one at one. I got Kent in the building. Honey, how are we doing? You doing good?
I'm doing great.
Kent.
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. How are
Yes.
you?
Good. I am doing well. We're gonna have a good old time in this cast, honey. I'm excited. So let's bring in everybody else. I have a list in y'all, baby. How are we? How are we doing?
Hello.
Hi.
I got in the building.
Oh, I hear myself. Look at this.
Hi.
Hello, Jordy C. Hello. Thank you so much. My besties in the building. We're gonna get the geeky. It's gonna be fun. All right. Now, the other half of Kent and C Rex Reacts is Christine. I'm bringing her in so she can get a gaggy with us. Christine, baby. Hello. Hi. Hi, how are we doing? How are we feeling? I love that. Good. I'll take that. Okay. Also, from the review boys on YouTube, I have Gus. Here's
hi everyone. Good morning from Manila.
Hi. Also
Hey.
representing the BL Bros from the Philippines as well. We have Sid in the building as well too. Let me bring him up as well. It's like, you know the Hercules thing. Yeah. Hercules.
Hi.
Hello, how are we doing? How are we, Sid?
Hi. Good morning. I'm excited.
Yes, I'm excited too. It's gonna be fun, gonna be a good time. Okay, also, Alex and Chelsea is here as well. How are we doing, babies? Hello, how are we?
Oh.
Hi. All right, now I also have Patty from PX Love X Love. She's also a reactor as well. Y'all know this. All right, so bring up my friend. Where's she at? Pepe. How are we? You're muted, baby. Here you go.
Hello.
How are we doing? Hello.
How
Are you excited? Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Oh no, Chucky.
Not the Buka Wi-Fi.
Are we pausing?
Oh man.
Move. Jackie.
And move.
Jackie.
Come back.
He's frozen.
Oh no.
Oh my god, it's the Buko
Jackie,
Wi-Fi.
Oh no.
We lost
Someone
Jackie.
cast a spell on Shaki.
Oh gosh.
Not the freezing spell.
I know.
Freezing spell.
Heidi, are you excited?
Oh,
Oh,
I
Oh,
hear him.
Shaki's back.
Catching up.
Oh,
Oh.
Goodness.
There we
Shaki's
go.
back.
Yay.
Sorry about that.
Did somebody freeze you?
Sorry. I see. We've been having such crappy weather here since inception, so I'm hoping for the best. So, whew, don't mind me. It's not me if things aren't really, amiss or. All right. So next we have Brian and John, who are from
Hello.
Act. Hello.
Hello.
Give it up. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, John. Also, this is a pretty big deal for me and also for them. This is their first BL Reactors meet. Oh my goodness.
That's true. That's true.
I'm so
Thank you
happy
for
to
having
see
us,
you guys.
Jackie.
You are so welcome. Thank you for agreeing to come get the gig with me.
Oof.
Okay, so like I said, we are here. We are meeting the cast of Cheat the Series. Also, the directors here as well too. We're just gonna shoot the shit, have some questions, have a good time. You know what I mean? Come get the gag with me. Let me make sure that my YouTube is still up and the shit, and it did not actually disconnect because the way that if it didn't, I'd be so like, what the fuck? So,
Oh, I think it's still going. I'm watching it, Shaki.
oh, it is. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good. I'm gonna have the chat up in the back as well too. That way I can see what's happening. All right, it's muted. Perfect. Good. Yay. Also, thank you guys. I see everybody in the comment section already. Yes. Sorry, I know it was a bit of a hiccup. My internet is acting like a little beach right now. So like I'm trying to just make sure things are good. Okay.
Not the
This
little
normally
beach.
never happens for me. So all right. But enough. No further ado. Let's get this going. Let's bring the cast up. Let's just do this, okay? Alrighty, everyone. Time to meet the cast of the series. We have Io, Daryl, Laura. I hope I'm saying that right. Migo and VR Relosa. It's gonna be fun, guys. Let's do this. Oh, and the way these people are fine too.
Oh fuck.
Just saying. Oh.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Y'all miss. I can't even deal. Hello. Hi.
Hey,
guys. Hello.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi. Hello. Hi, everyone.
You're so pretty.
Hello. And also, okay, I'm not exactly 100% certain who this is, but we're gonna bring him up anyway. The person's name is Boris. I'm not sure, but I'm wild and crazy. So let's just bring it.
I'm wild and crazy.
So
They got the link, so they have to.
they got the link, so they got to be people like that, that I should know. I mean, so this is fine.
Oh
Hello!
wow.
Oh wow.
Craig.
Director.
Craig.
It's a director.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Direct.
Hello. How are
Hello.
we?
Hi, Direct. I think you can hear us now.
Wait. Okay. I didn't know if they can. Hello.
So cute.
Oh, I can't hear him. No.
Hi.
I think you're saying something. I just see mouths moving. I can't really hear you though.
His mic might not be plugged in.
The mic may not be connected. I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to, where is your name? Jordy.
Mhm.
Just in the case of a mishap, I'm making you co-host.
Okie dokie.
Thank you very much. Okay. I already have someone monitoring chat. Kent, I love you to pieces. So I still see the blue line on your name.
Yeah.
So anything out of pocket,
Right, that
cut the necks like Among Us. Period. That's what I need. Oh, but yes, we are here. The cast of Chica series is here. I am beyond excited to unpack, see what this is all about, so they can help explain what to look forward to at the end of November. Because I think that's when the series drops. I think I'm gonna go to Alora first. The way I'll be messing up names. Oh my goodness. Hello, how are we? How are we doing?
I'm good. What about you guys? I'm so
I am
happy.
good. I am good.
We're good. I'm good.
Yes. So I think what I'm going to do, what I want to start first is I'm going to go around to each cast member. You guys can say what character you play and things like that. Okay, so first I'm going to start with Alora because you are the girls and we are all about female empowerment here. So yes. All right. So hi, how you doing? Explain your character if you must and give everybody a little something to look forward to in the series.
All right. So, hi, I'm Alora Alcantara, and I'm playing the role of Jennifer in the series. Jennifer is the sister of Dong and Jay and V's best friend. And all I can say is Jennifer is definitely a woman of power in the series.
Yeah.
Oh, how I love that. I love that. I sense witchy. I sense everything. I cannot wait to get into that energy. We shall see. Daryl, I'm going to come to you next.
Hi everyone, I'm Daryl Rodriguez and I'm playing the role of V in the series. I'm Jennifer's best friend and I cannot give the other details, but anyways, V is just one hell of a man. He's so pure because he's basically from a convent like that.
Oh.
Under I taken care by sister. Is it?
Yes. I mean, yes, I read up on that character and the way I'm excited to see how that whole thing unfolds. I cannot wait. I'm gonna go to EO next.
Hey guys, my name is Iyo Canlas and I'll be playing the role of Alan. Alan is the best friend of Dong, played by Migo de Vera, and you guys should watch out for my character. My character is a lot, I play a lot of energy here in the series, and I'm very quirky here, so watch out.
I love that. I love quirky. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, since you mentioned Migo, I'm gonna go to Migo de Vera next. Hi. Oh, love that smile.
Hi everyone. Yeah. Anyway, I'm Migo de Vera and I'll be playing the role of Dong. I'm the eldest brother of Jennifer and Jennifer and Jay, sorry. And I'm the best friend of Alan. Yes.
Yeah.
I guess I'm the arrogant one on this show.
Oh no. Well, I'm looking forward to that. That seems very interesting. I'd love to see how that plays out. I'm now VR. How are we?
Hi guys, we are here. I'll be playing the role of Jay in this series. All I can say is my character is very, very lovable. I mean, if you haven't watched the most recent upload, our opening titles, I'm the only character there with a flickering skull on my face. So that really means something.
That was you.
Okay.
Telling me something. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what happens.
You'll love
here.
me, definitely.
Oh, I hope. Because I love everybody already as it is. So yes, that's the cast, y'all. I can't wait to see what happens with the series. But now let's get a little bit more into this. I do have questions for actually the director. I don't know if the sound is working. Is it Boris? Is it working now? I don't know. Hi. I can't hear you still. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on.
Oh no.
No.
Direct Craig.
2 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Direct Craig, I think you should click the call over internet option there.
Yeah, over the internet audio and see if it works. Hello, everybody in the comments. How are we? Thank you guys so much for coming and watching. and y'all are here to get the gig with us. So settle in, because you know how we are having a time. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Oh, direct is I think when he walked in, you guys said direct Vaughn as well. Did I get that correct?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi, how are we? It's nice to meet you. How are you doing?
Thank you. I'm good. I'm good. It's kind of like gloomy here on my place, but I'm cool.
Yep, same here. To be really honest with you, I wish it wasn't because it's messing with my Wi-Fi. Ew, go away. But thank you so much for coming and being here and talking about the series with us, because I'm excited because like I know nothing and I just wanted to know everything. So, from your own perspective, what can you tease us with? That way we get something to look forward to. Anything. Oh.
Jesus.
Oh, can you hear
It's
me
the
now?
Buka Wi-Fi.
Oh,
for
there.
me.
Yes, I can hear you now. Yay!
Yes.
Yay!
Technology
Yay!
go crazy.
Hey.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Well, what a pleasure to be here with all you guys.
Thank you so much.
It's nice to
for
see you again.
joining.
And you
Yeah.
guys. What do you want to ask me?
I was gonna I guess the same thing I was asking Bob. I guess the Wi-Fi was being weird. I was gonna say anything that you can tell us about the series that maybe has something to hold on to. Because
Sure.
the teaser itself spilled, I think, a lot, and I'm very excited. But anything that you could spell, I'm here for it.
Yeah, what's it really about? Because we told the guys just don't give anything away because, of course, it will spoil the viewer's enjoyment. But sure, there, as you know, there's mystery, there's supernatural elements, there's suspense. But really, you know, it's an age-old story of innocence and how innocence breeds desire in certain people. A desire so strong that they actually want to take that innocence for themselves. That's what it's about, you know, to steal it without permission. In fact, to cheat them from that precious personal possession. That's what the story's about. And it really is age old, you know, and it's about the consequences of that theft. It's about the consequences of that betrayal. And, you know, the knock-on effects, how it influences everyone involved, and the darkness it creates once that light of innocence is extinguished. When I say age old, I don't know if you know your Shakespeare, if you know the play Othello, which of course was written in the 16th century. It's about a king called Othello who marries a woman called Desdemona, but his best friend is jealous of the innocence that Desdemona has. And he convinces Othello that Desdemona is having an affair with his best friend and that he should kill her. And there's a fantastic line in there, just as he's about to do the evil deed. He says, "Put out the light and then put out the light." So it's a very old idea. It comes from the Greek and the Roman myths and legends, and we're exploring it now in the 21st century, of course. And it looks at how quickly that evil deed spreads, almost like a virus. So there's something, you know, relevant to the pandemic that we're in here, how everyone's like tightly kept together in a community, unable to move around, and, you know, how a virus kind of spreads that evil stuff. In fact, you know, the entire series takes place over just 5 consecutive days. There are 6 episodes, but there's set over 5 consecutive days. So there's no breathing space there. You know, it's about the rapidity of the person that does the cheating. You know, it's an incestuous, tightly knit family, really, with a couple of other people. It's compounded and condensed it, and it's set around this family, it's a family who is used to betrayal. Okay, so it's endemic within them anyway. You know, this family, they're used to being betrayed in many ways, and the story will come out there. It's explored fully in the main story, but it's also reflected in the B there's the mother of the family who who's extraordinarily strong, and she has hereditary supernatural powers. And she's been betrayed. She has been cheated. And then there's the story of Sister, who Daryl mentioned before. And Sister is a deeply religious woman who's racked with guilt. But she herself is also a deceiver. She's a betrayer. So there's something to like about all of the characters, don't get me wrong, but each of them has their own mystery. And we hope that as the series progresses, we don't give a lot away, because we want the viewers to discuss it and to try and figure out for themselves what the heck is going on, so that by the time we get to the roller coaster ending, your heads are going to explode at the consequences of cheating, basically. There you go.
All right.
Wow.
I'm sold.
Oh my.
The whole explanation was it.
Link me now.
I'm ready for my head to explode.
The way that
Wow.
that whole explanation is just deep rooted in my system. I am so ready for this. Oh my goodness.
The comments are popping off right now about how excited they are after hearing it.
Yeah, some people.
Everyone on YouTube is so excited.
What day is it coming out? What day? Do you guys have a day yet? Do you know? Or just at the end of November?
Yes and no. Yes and no. We're quite far ahead in the post-production process, but of course we want it to be perfect. We're looking at possibly the second last week in November. So that would be, I don't have my calendar with me, but
I got you.
If not, it will definitely
Like
for
the
sure.
27th, 28th?
About that. So yeah. So
No.
like the week. Oh.
No, the week before, I think.
Before that?
The week before, yeah.
20th,
So like the 20th.
21st,
The 20th,
yeah.
and yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
We're
like
looking-
2 weeks from now. Okay.
Yeah, it's not long to wait, guys.
Yeah.
2 weeks. Guys, we can do this. We can wait.
Well, wow. Oh my. I will say, I have been preaching for a supernatural BL series. Oh my God.
Yes.
For I think for as long as some of these people have known me, because it's different. It hasn't been done yet, and I cannot wait to see what comes about it. Now, supernatural BL, fusing both genres together. I think I'm going to ask some of the cast members this question. Given that aspect, we all know BLs. It's kind of it's all about the boy and the boy getting together romantically. When it comes to that kind of chemistry, how was that for you guys, getting to that level to portray it right for this particular story? I'll ask Daryl.
For me, like, you need to build intimacy, the friendship, the bonds. Indeed, like, in order for the chemistry to pop out, you need to like bond and treat each other like really, really very close, as close as much as possible. Like, treat them as a family. Like, luckily, I earned the family here in this series, and I'm so happy that I have the cast co-actors as a new home like that. Like off cam, we're as close as possible. So the chemistry there that we build is like for a long time, not just for this series, but for years, I think, with these guys.
All right. Well, that's good, because it does help, especially when you're trying to show that on screen as well too.
Yeah.
Whew, I'm still reeling on that explanation of the entire thing. The way I'm excited for this. Oh my goodness, because I want to see how this is going to be done. Cinematography is everything, I think, to a series or to a movie. If you're doing it the right way. When I heard that it was going to be something supernatural, all I could think was, oh my gosh, is it going to be like one of my favorite things, like Charmed? Is it going to be like Vampire Diaries? Is it going to be like Teen Wolf? Because because Teen Wolf was amazing. The way that we have no idea, it could be about witches, wizards, werewolves, vampires. We have no idea. So when you say supernatural, like in what area of all of that are we diving into here? That way I know, that I can kind of have an idea. I guess I can ask the director that question.
Yeah.
Without spoiling too much.
Well, I said before that the mother of the family has hereditary supernatural powers, and these powers are only passed on to the females of each generation of that family. So and you get you get to find out very quickly that they're ancient, these powers, and that well, you get to see that it's about, you know, she casts spells and she's training her daughter Jennifer in the same way, but always with a warning. That's the thing, you know. She's constantly warning her daughter Jennifer that the power is dangerous. It's super dangerous, and it's like any power, you know. You can use it for good or you can use it for evil. So it's not, you know, strictly speaking, black magic. It's not white magic. It's just about having a power, an ancient grasp of a power that you can use for good or evil. And you have to choose wisely. All right. And that's a good lesson in life, actually, guys, whether you've got supernatural powers or not. Choose wisely how you use your strengths, you know. But it's not, you know, I know you're mentioning Charmed and things like that. There's no vampires, there's no werewolves, there's nothing like that. But what it's saying is that, you know, vampires and werewolves are legends, and like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, it's about the evil that is present within us all, you know. We all have good and bad within us, and it's about choices, right? So there's magic, yes, but there's no vampires, there's no werewolves. That kind of thing is inferred. It's a philosophical thing more than anything else. But yeah, there's smoke, there's mirrors, there's magic spells, there's all of that kind of thing involved in it. You were mentioning cinematography before. We were so lucky. We managed to get one of the best, if not the best, cinematographer in the Philippines, a guy called Larry Manda, who's done like countless feature films and won loads and loads of awards. And I happened to work with him a few years ago, and I called him up, not really expecting him to get involved in it. But when he read the script, he said, you know, count me in, I want to do this. So we were super happy about that. And yeah, the cinematography is spot on. But you should speak to Vaughan about stuff as well, because he's the producer of the show and he knows a lot more about that side of things too.
Vaughn, in regards to that, because I know a lot of folks are looking forward to this series and how it's going to be shot, how it's going to be done. What can you say about that? What can you talk to us about it to get folks excited? I know.
All right.
Basically.
Well, what should I say about the series? I think this is what we call a hybrid type of BL series, because we are not simply hyping the love story among boys, but we're basically giving a story, and we're concentrating on not just entertaining people and satisfying the LGBT community, but we're trying to give a story that would satisfy basically everyone, and without hyping the BL love story, because that is supposed to be natural. So we are trying to cross boundaries of just being focused on boys love, but we're presenting it as something natural, but we are adding a lot of good stories to make the series much better.
All this is just adding to all the excitement. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't wait for this to see what happens. And a lot of us have been talking about this particular genre as well too, to see how they would come together. So that's kind of that. So thank you guys for going over that and at least getting folks excited for them. Whew. As for the actors and actresses in the room, how are we doing? I can imagine there's been a lot of fun on set. Memories that you guys have to hold. If you can give one particular moment on set that you enjoyed and you hold on to, what would that be? I think I'm going to ask VR.
Oh, hi. Oh, well, sorry, I'm not really used to interviews. I'm so scared. I'm so nervous right now.
Don't be, honey. It's
don't
gonna
be
be good.
scared.
These people won't scare you. You're good.
We're just hanging out.
Nobody
Yeah.
bite.
Yes.
Nobody bite.
Yes.
No, I'm scared that I might spoil the whole thing. I mean, if I start speaking, I might end up telling you the whole story.
Well, from that one thing, even if it's something fun and lighthearted, go on. Like that's kind of what I want to know.
Well, every day during the shooting was very memorable for me. But I want to instead share you the most, I think, awkward moment for me.
Oh, I'll take that. Yes, please.
Well, so the first day that we shot a romantic scene, it was a car scene. And then our Direct Craig, asked me to, kiss this other actor. I don't want to tell you who the other actor is, but it's my first time doing that scene. It's my first time doing a kissing scene in front of the camera, and it's my first time kissing a man as well. And so when we were there, Direct Craig asked us to stand by, and while we were just there inside of the car, I literally closed my eyes for minutes until Direct said action. Said action. So I was just I closed my eyes there for a minute, and then when he said action, we did it without knowing what we were doing. But the awkward part is that night when we returned to our room. So this other actor happens to be my roommate, and so there's a double deck. And before we start shooting, we decided to just use the upper deck for our belongings, and we will just sleep together on the lower deck. So that way we can save space. So it was very, very awkward. I was the first one to enter the room. Thinking, okay, what's gonna happen if we happen to talk? So I just scroll through my phone and I try to avoid any conversation. So this other actor came in and he said a word and I didn't hear it clearly. So I was like, what? I had to ask him what. And the moment I asked him what, our eyes met each other and I was like, oh my God, what to do? This is so awkward. It's my first time. I just kissed him earlier and then he's here in the same room with me. The door's locked. Oh my God, what should I feel? What should I do? That was very, very awkward for me.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Hot in here.
Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know. That's exciting. Whew. Alora, is there any moments like that you had on set?
Well, okay, I'm also gonna share my most awkward moment on set. All right, so that would have to be the very first scene that I shot. I had the scene with Clyde. She's a nun in the story, and the very first scene I did was with her. It was so intense and definitely not something that I would do in real life or say in real life. But yeah, so I did something to that nun and it was very awkward because that's not really what I would do in real life. But I'm not going to spoil anything. So you'll just have to wait and see what Jennifer does to the nun.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to this. You guys have no idea. Oh my goodness.
But it's a good thing Clyde and I are good friends. So there was no awkwardness after that scene.
Good.
It was
good.
just during.
Good. I the way I want to know this, Daryl, is there anything that from there that you can share? Because I know you play V, which is technically, I wouldn't say the main character of the series. So anything you could say, anything you could share.
It's not totally an awkward scene, but I could tell like it's definitely awkward for others, but for me, since I'm with friends with the cast, like it's the last scene that we took, like from the last week of shoot. That's the scene that is for me is like slightly awkward, or for others that's awkward, but for me, since I'm close with the cast, with that
Just tell us who you kissed.
no, no.
Just tell us who you kissed already. Come on.
I don't want to spoil because it's not just that, but I just want to say that for me, that's the part that feels awkward for me. Not totally, but just gets that. It just gets to that to that point of awkwardness. Like typically shy.
Oh, but the way I could just, my mind could just wander. And be
Yeah.
like, okay.
Indeed. I don't want to give so much details about that scene, but that's the scene that you really want to look forward to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I will gladly take not my comments, just
Lord.
Google Gaga all over Daryl. Y'all, baby. I see you guys. I know he's pretty. I believe me. I see and I witness. Now I want to ask Migo. Now I hope I'm actually saying these names right, because that way I think I'm messing. You know, it's not good. But is there anything that you could share from being on cast, being there, anything? Oh, wait a minute. Actually, hold on. Hold that thought. Patty, do you have a question?
Your mic's off.
Patty, you're muted.
You're pulling a pearl, baby. I can hear you.
Wait, start again.
Yeah, start from the beginning, please, please.
Patty.
Patty, I can't hear you.
Here, type it. We'll read it.
Type it. Type it.
She's so
mad. She's so mad.
Oh no.
Oh, Patty.
I'm sorry. Wait. I'm a little confused as to the question. NG scenes. What is
NGs? What does NG mean?
If there are.
Oh, are you asking if there's like not safe for work scenes? Is that what we're asking?
No, NG scenes.
3 words. Sounds like.
No, NG scenes.
Gus.
Oh my God, Gus.
Or like mess up scenes.
A what scene?
Like mess up.
Oh, okay. All right. So you want to know if there's any scenes
there we
had
go.
that they had
Like
to reshoot
bloopers.
because if there's any like funny bloopers or anything like that. Okay.
Not
We got
y'all
here.
thinking it was
We got
not
here.
suitable for work.
Yeah, we got here. Okay, so fine. I'll ask Migo, is there any scenes that was either you guys were laughing too much, if there's anything that had to be redone, even though that's low-key kind of a spoiler. Was there any scenes like of that nature at all?
Yes, of course there are. Especially on a Monday, we're still having the Monday blues. Yeah, when we still couldn't move on from the weekend, and I just had this action scene. Let's say just action scene. It's up to you, whatever you want to think. And yeah, I'm not sure if I'm doing it right because it's not what I really do in real life. Like, am I doing it right? It feels so awkward when you do it. But yeah, I guess I nailed it in the end.
Yes, we love it, nailed it. Yes. Yes. I'm excited. John, you have a question.
Yes, I guess this is for everyone. How was it like to work with someone like Tuesday Vargas? I know that she's very funny. And I know that she plays the you guys' mother.
Okay, so I can shoot that question to Ego.
I think the best person to answer that question would be Alora. Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
So you work closely with her because you're the one that's getting training from your mom, right?
Yes, I had a lot of scenes with her, and yeah, like you said, she's a very funny person. It was kind of hard at first because my very first scene with her, I had to cry my eyes out, so I had to bawl and stuff like that. And in between takes, she would joke around, so I would be out of character for a while. But yeah, she's really fun to be my mom in the series. She's a really fun person, and she's very bright. After shooting days, she would have a beer with us, and sit and
Tight.
talk.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, all righty. Well, good. Excuse me, because there's a lot of Filipino aspects. So like, of course, I'm not sure of every single one. So thank you for pointing that out for of the actress Tuesday Vargas. I've seen a clip that was posted, and it was funny. I couldn't really understand most of it because it was in Tagalog, but I mean we're low key fluent over here, so you guys know.
I can attest to that.
They're learning. They're learning.
Thank you.
throwing in some words like
Thank you.
sige and
period. Oh no, not period.
And marupok. Jackie knows what marupok means.
I'm hoping to get nothing but Killig vibes from this, so we'll see. Even if it's just a little, because this is a supernatural fantasy.
You can get Kilig out of mystery.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can if you like that kind of stuff. Okay. The way I actually had a question, but I had to stop myself from asking it. But now I'll go back. Oh, Eo, hi.
Hello,
How
hello,
are we?
hello.
Hello.
I'm
It's so
good.
funny. It is so funny. When I was before this whole thing even happened, I was speaking to the person trying to set this whole thing up. I was told that you're a fan of
Oh, yes.
reactions and series.
Definitely.
That is
Mhm.
amazing. The way I was started geeking, I was like, oh no, really?
Yeah, I mean, I try to watch your reaction videos and they make me laugh so much. So
Oh
your energy is really up there.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That means my job has been done. As long as I can deliver that and you guys are laughing, that's great. Great to hear. Okay, so now I'll just ask a broad question. Given that there's a lot of BLs out here and stuff like that, excuse me. Would you, given everything that, wait, hold on. I'm going to cry, my dear minute. Oh, I'm sorry, Penny. Sorry. I really am. I hope it's good because believe me, I'm having the same problem as well too.
How do you just do this?
Oh my gosh. When it comes to BL series and how we know that it's basically LGBT related to have a series like this, like let's even say Gaia Sapalicula, Boys Lockdown, things like that. For this particular series that's going on right now, would it have that same amount of impact as it does like other series does as well? Do you think anyway?
That's for me, right?
That's for you, yes.
Okay. Well, I think it would give a lot of impact, but a different, it takes on a different route because ours is really something very different from the BLs out there. It's not something that you've ever seen, especially here in the Philippine context. I think it really tries on to expand the narratives of the BL genre, that we can do other things apart from the usual. And yeah, I guess just by being different, it could really mean something to the BL community, especially here in the Philippines.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. I'll take that. And especially with now everything that's going on in the Philippines, I know I always say the hashtag wrong. If someone can please assist me with what that means. What is it? Soji?
Soji.
Soji. Yes.
Soji.
Yes. So I know that that's something that's going on right now, and I hope that whatever bill needs to be passed, we get that going because LGBT rights are human rights at the
Human
end of the
rights.
day.
Yay,
That's
love it,
sex-
Jackie.
that's
Thank you, Jackie.
sexual
Yes,
orientation,
preach it.
gender identity expression.
Yes.
Yes.
Because it's not fair, and from my personal opinion, that we kind of have to deal with this kind of stuff in 2020. But it's okay. We got it. It's fine. You know, I'll fight. It's cool. Oh. Also, I know that you are a singer. Yeah, you have an amazing voice. Just wanted to point that out as well
Thank
too.
you. Thank you so
Just
much.
if I never got the chance to say it, I'm saying it. So yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is gonna be fun. Now I have just another set of questions I want to ask as well too. Being that this is a supernatural series, fantasy, stuff like that, in your own real life, what would you say? What type of supernatural powers would you like to have? Or your own personal, what would you say would be your supernatural power if you were to have one? I will actually throw that question to Daryl.
If I were to have a supernatural powers, I would love to have like you can see through people.
Oh, okay.
So that
Elaborate on that.
so that you'll know their intentions, if it's
Oh,
good
okay.
for you and all. If
An empath.
yeah,
Mhm.
if their love for you is true, or was it just you know
Okay. All
you'll be
right.
hurt in the end like that, or possibly a power that can see future like that.
Oh, okay. All right. Same question for EO as well.
Um, I guess the power of omnipotence, the power to be able to control everything. So I just want to go all out when it comes to that, right?
Okay.
Might as well.
Yes. Use that for good. I'm not trying to be controlled and do something bad. Alora, same question.
I guess it would have to be the power to travel through time because I'm a huge history buff and I would want to witness history happening. And also, I'm a huge fan of Doctor Who, if you know that show.
Yes.
So, yeah,
Yes.
I would want to have that power and just witness whatever it is in the past, in the future, and yeah, save the world probably as well.
Yes. Oh my gosh, you can change history. The Holocaust, what is that? That will never have happened. We love that. Same question goes to VR as well too. Do I have to ask all of
Well, like Alora, I would love to be able to travel through time, so I can enjoy again the happy moments and avoid the bad ones from happening.
it? All right. And Miga.
Yeah, I want to have the shape shifting power like Mystique from X-Men.
Yes.
I want to remain low key. I don't want to get attention with my powers. Also, I want to experience how it feels like to be a different person. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll be an international pop star or an action star for a day.
Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
But the way that that's technically like what an actor is, because you're taking on different roles of different people. And one day you can play the most hopeless romantic in the world. The next day you could be a serial killer. It works that way. So
yeah, perhaps.
Yes. Because the way I get very much so James Bond-esque from you. I can see that for you for some odd reason. Yeah, I can. I don't know if it's just yes. Come on, face, serve a face. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right.
Okay. I'm sorry. I had a moment of weakness when Migo was making that face. I'm sorry. Anyway, continue.
Jordy, baby,
Yes.
look into my eyes. Is there anything you'd like to
I'm
say
looking.
to Migo? Here's your chance.
Look respectfully.
Oh! Come on.
He spit his water.
I love you. That's all.
I didn't catch that. Say it again. Sorry.
I just said I love him. That's all.
Okay.
Anyway,
All
continue.
Okay.
Shoot your shot 2020.
That part.
Period.
One thing when it comes to a lot of us as reactors, we tend to pick favorites and castings, but we love them all equally, and that's just what we do here. It is what it is. Migo, the way I'm looking respectfully. I see you, Jericho, in these comments. Hi, Abramin. Also, hello, my Love Shack family. Every single one of y'all. I see y'all. I peep y'all. Hello. Thank y'all for coming and joining me and getting this gig with me. Yes. Okay. I'm a mess. But yes, I'm excited getting to know all of this, and also more so about the storyline. I think it's getting a lot of us hype, especially those that are in the comments, because they just cannot wait to see what unfolds with this whole entire story. In regards to Jessica's, is it just oh my God, not Jessica. I kept messing that. I finished up. Yeah, I can't think. I'm thinking too hard. For Jennifer and V, for your relationship, I know that's going to be a very interesting one from what I've read for both of you. So, in regards to your chemistry on set, what can you tell me about that? Tell us about. So, I know you guys are best friends in the show. What can you tell me about that? I guess I can ask you, Daryl. You can answer that.
Yeah, so we're like totally best friends in the show, but off cam, like we're so close since we're both Swifties.
Oh, y'all like Taylor Swift?
Yes.
Aww.
He's sad.
Yeah, and that's really what makes our band so strong. Like it's really the foundation of it all.
Oh, I love that.
Being a Swiftie.
Daryl and I got along well from the very first day. Yeah, the moment I saw him, we just clicked instantly. So it wasn't really hard for us to work together. Yeah.
I love that. I think the best dynamic is the way to go about it, I think, especially when you're filming together. But Taylor Swift, I tried. I really did. I did. I really did. I honestly did. I'm gonna leave that right where it is. In regard, but you know what? That's perfect. I could switch that. In regards to musical tastes, Migo, what would you say would be your musical taste that you would go to on a daily? That would your best genre of music that you enjoy?
Well, I really love listening to Broadway, Disney. Yeah, I want something or ballad songs. Want something that can be sang and something that can be heartfelt. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Kent, you got a buddy. Because I love Broadway music. What I don't listen to on a day-to-day basis though, but it's good. It's real good. Excuse me. Whoa, hi. I spotted something in the comments that don't sit right with me. Hold on 1 second. What was that? Amrex. It's too early.
Oh no, calling out.
No.
Too early.
Christine came in here. Christine came in here looking for her number 76.
Wait, Shaki, this is my favorite part. Christine's too shy to say anything.
Miss. Because the way I know what y'all about to do, y'all do this all the time. No.
Do we tell them? Do we share the context of
Oh, okay.
the Alphabet Queen?
I think Christine should. Christine should explain.
Oh yeah, Christine should explain. Oh, I love you, Christine. I'm so sorry.
Guess there's no MREX after all.
Oh. Fighting words.
Jordy, I'm dead. I'm done, Jordy.
Mijo, hashtag.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I can't. Anyway.
Love you, Christine.
I was on music tastes. VR, in regards to your musical tastes, I know everybody has very vast ranges of music, but what would you say is your go-to, straight up go-to?
Well, me, I think among all the cast, I'm the only one that really have no specific genre or band or artist that I follow or stand. I just love the music when I feel like it, when the lyrics is like a real life situation for me, or if I can, relate to the lyrics. That's the only time that I will love a certain song.
What would be a song that you think that you relate to the most?
Iris by Goo Goo Dolls.
Ooh!
Iris.
I don't want the world to see me.
Yes.
Yes.
Love that.
Wow. The way I have not heard that song since City of Angels. Wow. Oh my. Okay. Love that. Well, Laura, you said that you were a Swiftie. Mine is
Yeah.
Taylor Swift. Who else would be your favorite artist to listen to?
Oh, when I really need to get into a crying scene, I listen to Adele.
Oh,
Very good.
ready for that new album?
Especially
Adele.
the Make You Feel My Love
Yes.
song. Oh my gosh. I love her.
Yeah, I think that goes without saying. Everyone kind of listens to a certain type of music when they're feeling a certain type of way, so they can relate. I think that's everybody. Like I think, because I do the same thing too, especially when I'm pissed. Oh my. But there's a bunch of reactors here. Like I said, I adore them all so much. And I'm pretty sure we can't wait for this series to be released and to give y'all the full gig. So definitely expect reactions from all of us. At least I can. I'm just like, here I am speaking for everybody. Oh yeah, we're gonna react to sure. Yeah, yeah.
Period. I mean, I think we are Shaki, so
Yeah.
yes.
It's gonna be great because this has been a series that I've been really looking forward to, or just this genre of series anyway. Because I'm a big Harry Potter fan, and magic is deep rooted into my veins, I think. So I'm waiting for my Hogwarts letter. No.
All of us, Jackie.
Now, I'm gonna take it back to the director. Now, being that you are a foreign director, I've seen a lot of foreign shows, a lot of different types of things come out of the UK, and I'm a fan of almost all of them. This style of directing, is it a little different from, let's say, you directing a show based in the UK, or is it technically the same thing?
It's not different at all. I have a style which is dictated by the script. The only difference really is that the 99% of the script's in Tagalog, which I'm certainly not fluent in at all. So Vaughan and I wrote the script in English, and then Vaughan translated into Tagalog. And I know that Vaughan spent a long time, because Tagalog's a really deep, strange language. You just can't get a handle on it unless you're Filipino. And so Vaughan spent a long time translating it, and the cast as well, considered every line very deeply to make sure that the intention was there. And it was a great matter of trust for me as well to make sure that, that they were saying what the intention was, what the emotion of the scene was, what the feeling of the scene was. So that was very different for me. I have worked in foreign countries before in different languages, but this one was different because the dialogue in so many scenes is extremely intense. And Vaughan will tell you that there's is it old-fashioned, Vaughan, an old-fashioned kind of Tagalog, or an ancient form of Tagalog that I don't know. Vaughan, what do you tell us more about that?
Oh yeah. Well, when during the sensitive scenes we involve magic and a lot of those stuff, we use like the old Tagalog. So yes, so we could really like um how do I say it? So we could really like show the viewers that the women business when we do magic as well. So we kind of tried to really change everything that we do per scene and try to apply the best that we can, including our own vernacular.
Mm.
I love
And some
that.
of the dialogue, actually, the spells are all in Latin. So big up to Alora and Tuesday for learning the Latin and the pronunciation of that as well. So there you go. I mean, it's serious, you know, it's serious. But as far as the style's concerned, it's a style that I've been perfecting for all of my professional career. It's fast paced. It's all handheld, by the way, if that means anything to you. It's not slow whatsoever. It grabs you by the balls and it takes you to the end, man.
Yes. Yes. We love a good
Like
grab
that.
by the.
We like
Anyway, sorry, I was about to make a really awfully timed bad joke. Grab by the. Anyway, Brian, you have a question for the directs. Now's your time, baby.
Yes. Hello, I'm Brian from BDubs Reacts. I wanted to ask, you know, a lot of us, we've been watching BLs for a while. We've been reacting to BLs, and we were super excited and interested to find that we had a British director working on this project. So I wanted to pose it to both Boris and Vaughn. Like, how did that kind of come about? And for you, Boris, like, how did what was the draw for you and like what were maybe some unique challenges, like is this your first time working like in a Tagalog production? And sorry, Craig, my bad, I'm sorry. Is this your first time working in a Tagalog production, and what was that like for you coming on board with this and doing this experience?
Vaughn and I have been a business partnership for over 4 years now, almost 5 years actually. And we formed a production company kind of 4 years ago. We're really good friends. We're besties.
Aww.
And
we love that.
together we've made a lot of corporate audio visual productions, commercials. I've written lots and lots of scripts. We've written scripts together. We've done short films together. So it's not my first time with Tagalog.
Okay.
But I think what's interesting is that we're good friends because we understand one another. There's no real boundary, you know, just because I'm from the UK and Vaughn's from the Philippines, you know, which is 7,000 miles distance. Culturally, there's a tiny difference, but there's no boundary that we had to cross. We've collaborated successfully, and so far this is our greatest project. And we had, you know, when we wrote the storyline together, we did it in only 2 days. That's how attuned we are to one another and how it works. And so, like I say, there was nothing that we had to surmount. There was no tears, there was no arguments. We never argue, in fact. So it's a true international collaboration, and I'm very proud to be here and to have the opportunity to do this. I don't know what Vaughn has to say about it.
Yeah, I'd love to hear from Direct Quan too as well.
Well, it was during the pandemic, and you know, everyone's like just at home and watching, and I was kind of curious about the BL that the Thais are doing. So I kind of watched the first BL that I watched was uh, Why Are You from Thailand. And then I said, hey, this is kind of interesting. And then I suddenly noticed that the iWant TV and ABS were kind of forming their own production company to create their own BL story. And so I contacted Craig and said, hey, Craig, I said, I know you're not fond of this because you don't know anything about BL. So I had to explain to him what BL was. And so I went to visit him and said, this is for the LGBTQ community, and I'm not sure if you want to accept the project and if you want to do it. So he said, can you tell me more? And I explained to him, and then I was surprised because he just said, let's do it. It's really nice. It's great. when I went home, it was funny because in the evening of that day that I visited him, he sent me some links and he did his research already. And so he knew a lot about the BL stuff already. So I was excited and I called a friend who was also excited to produce it. And so it started there and I called Craig and said, so okay, we're ready to do it. And I said, how do we start casting? And Craig was the one who actually said, let's cast really new stars. Let's create new stars because let's give a chance to upcoming stars and let's not go for the mainstream stars. And that's how it all began. And yes, we created and wrote the script and I think it was not 2 days precisely, Craig. I think it was like in 6 hours. And then he came up with the script the following day. That's why it was like 2 days. But we finished everything in 2 hours when we allotted about 3 days to finish everything. And then we started casting. We had about 830 auditionees.
Wow.
And
Oh
yes,
my.
yes. And so we're very proud to say that our cast are really perfect. We had like we were arguing, well, creatively arguing on who to cast because we were down to 14 and we had to select the five characters who would actually fit the characters we created. And so the most difficult part was telling those who didn't make it that they were not bad. It's just that they weren't cut for the roles.
Mm-hmm.
And it so happened that the five characters that we chose were really fit for the roles. Iyo, for example, Iyo, I had a hard time convincing Iyo. And I was literally running after Iyo to accept the project because I was telling Craig Iyo's fit for this role. But during the casting, Iyo I think wasn't still prepared for the BL industry. But we are so happy that he accepted the role and all I could say is just it's so perfect that we were able to do this and that Craig accepted the project as well.
Love that.
Mhm.
If I can I ask one more question to the directs?
No, I'm just kidding. Yes, go ahead.
Thanks, Jackie. Love you too. I was wondering, since there's the both of you, how is the dynamic with you guys on set? I would imagine Director Vaughn is there to help kind of with the Tagalog of it all, but how does that work on set when you guys are shooting?
Uh well, first and foremost, it's not just me helping Craig. You have to remember that we have our award-winning
Larry.
cinematographer who
Yeah.
actually
Uh-huh.
did a lot of winning films in the Philippines. And we also had Direct Elo, who was the focus puller during that time, but he's also
Okay.
a well-known director in the Philippines. So it was kind of four of us working together. But I was more on the dialogues. But I reminded the characters, our cast, that the script written was just a guide, but I wanted them to also like express it on their own. So we were very open with changes because they would at times correct me, for example, because I was the one who translated it and would say this is much better than what is written, and we were very open because we wanted the best to come out. So it's a joint effort, I think, of the entire team. And we were also helping Craig with the dialogues and the acting, but we left the technical uh, technicalities of the shoot with Craig, of course, considering that he's a three-time BAFTA awardee and
Right.
Let's
he's a holder of
go.
five
Yes.
Guinness Book of Records for filmmaking.
Wow.
So no questions about that. So then we just it was happy. It was a happy set. Nothing toxic. We had arguments. There are times that we won't agree, but it was just creative stuff. Overall, we really had fun and we enjoyed. We were looking forward to each day, and it was compared. I think compared with the regular type of shooting here in the Philippines, we were only I think shooting about 3-4 sequences per day. So it was very relaxed because Craig wanted everybody to be relaxed and wanted everyone to rest, and he wanted to make sure that he would get the best from each sequence. Craig, turn over to you.
Yeah, I just wanted to say one of the other things that we did was we were very flexible, as Vaughan mentioned, with the dialogue, and there were occasions as well during certain scenes that I wanted our wonderful, talented stars to ad lib as well. So they had a lot of opportunity to ad lib and really express their characters, so that overall the impression is that these characters are true to life and that they're really bonding. They're not just standing in one place and saying some dialogue that was written for them. It was my intention to get them to really bond and have a chemistry on screen as well. And they were great. They all came through with that perfectly, and we would discuss what is it you're saying and how will you say it. And then in the end I just said, oh yeah, just do it, because it just sounds great and looks great. So relax, guys, and get on with it. And I think that, well, I know that it comes across in the performance really well. There wasn't a lot of technical directing to be done. It was, as Vaughan said, it was very much a team effort, and it shows. I'm sure you'll see that.
Okay. Wow.
Yay, thank you so much.
I'm just overjoyed with all that it is that's going to be this series, and hearing all the backhand and what's to expect. It's just making me 10 times more exciting. Hold on one second. I'm actually going to take a question from the comments. This is by someone in the comments named Shirtless Pinoy. It's a question directed towards Bigo. Feel free to answer or not. It's entirely up to you. How's #Team Super doing for venturing into BL shows? James, Polo, and others, are they going to be doing any BLs as well? You're muted, unfortunately, honey.
Sorry. All right.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right. So if you're not familiar, #Team Super is like an agency. They're the one who's taking care of me. So I have other colleagues and buddies in there. So yeah, since the start of the BL regime here in the Philippines, yeah, we have been tapped by many producers, directors, and yeah, some of the members already have their own BL series. Like if you know #Influencers the series, yeah, there are
Yes.
Team Super people in there, yes, and also I forgot the title. With Shukalyaha and Kiko Ipapo, they have an upcoming BL series too. But the others, they're kind of conservative. Yeah, they still have, and they're too young to venture in this kind of genre. Yeah. So, but yeah, some of them are also considering to be part of a BL series. If they
Okay.
answer the question.
No, yes. I'm hopefully that answers your question. For asking that in the comments. Thank you so much. I also saw another. I saw there was a lot of previous commenters. Thank you, Patty. They were asking if any of your, if you're similar to any of your characters. If so, and why. Meaning I'm already speaking to you, Miguel. Are you similar to your character in any way?
Well, I'm totally different from my character, so it's a big challenge for me. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, in
okay.
person, I'm a very jolly person, like Jolly Boo.
Like
But,
Jollibee.
yeah. But yeah, my character is a very quiet kind of person. So I literally transform every time. So yeah, behind the
Love that.
camera, I'm the crazy guy, and in front of the camera, I'm the strong, quiet guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The way that I understand being a strong character, but there's also something complex behind that. I can't wait to see. Hopefully that gets unpacked. Alora, are you any close to your character as well in real life?
Jennifer and I, of course, have our own similarities and differences, but I think the very core of what Jennifer is, I think we have that similarity. For example, she is strong yet incredibly vulnerable, which I think I also am in real life. So I personally relate to her on that level. And I also believe that I am emotionally driven, but I have tremendous strength in dealing with what life brings me. So yeah, that's the similarity between her and me.
Okay. All right. Daryl?
Mm. V and I, like, we have some things in common, but totally we're different like that. But like, the similarity between me and V is that we're both like as shy as possible and as um innocent as much as possible.
Love
But
that.
our difference is that I'm so funny in real life. I'm super friendly like that. So
Okay. All right. All right. Io, are you any close to your characters when it comes to how the pair how he acts or anything like that?
For Alan, I think no, it's not something that's very close to how I am in real life. I'm kind of shy and I'm an introverted person, and in this series, I'm completely the opposite. So it was a challenge for me, but then you know when I yeah when I looked at the script and saw the character description, it was really something that I wanted to try on. I didn't want to limit myself into a certain specific role as an actor. I wanted to try different things, and yeah, that's when I tried to throw myself out there into that role that was very different from how I was in real life. That's when I saw that I could also do things like these, and that's also when I realized that I was growing also as an actor.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, fantastic. VR.
No.
Oh no.
No, Jay is very far from VR. I mean,
I guess he's gonna be an asshole.
who said that? I can't even describe Jay. I mean, even Direct Craig or Direct Vaughn can give a description for Jay. He's just beyond everything. He's so complex. So I just can't describe him. He's so lovable that to the point that he was beaten up in this series multiple times. He was kicked, he was punched, he was slapped. Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no. We hate that. Okay. Well,
I was not expecting that at all.
not at all.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna go the other way.
Right. Well, something to look forward to, I guess, in regards to your characters. I'm looking forward to every single character development and how it all plays out. Um, this series will be coming out very, very soon. I'm looking forward to every single ounce of it. Um, I think because it's a supernatural one, I don't know if I already have like a thing in my head of how it's gonna go. So I'm trying to like take that out. just expect the unexpected. But I'm beyond excited for this. So I'm looking at my comments and I'm trying to pick out something of some form of construct, some form of something I could say, but the way everybody is simping over every single actor in here is immense. You guys
Call it
have a lot
out.
of
Call
love.
it
You
out.
have a lot of love in the comments, and whether that be you have a lot of love in the comments.
People are having crushes left and right already.
That
Call them
right. And it's lovely to see because that does help, I think, from my personal opinion, in regards to getting people excited for the show. Excuse me. I guess in regards to preparation for your roles, was there anything that you had to do in particular to get into the mindset of your characters? Daryl.
um uh I asked my friends. I have some friends who are undergoing a series and who's have an experience in acting like that, and did some little research on the background of my character, which is Fee, so that I can bring his character to life and give justice to his character. And I hope I'll really deliver this character. Yeah.
Okay. Migo, same question.
Okay. My character is usually quiet, the handsome, quiet, hot guy in the series. Yeah. So I remembered back in college that when I feel sick, I become very quiet in the classroom with my friends, and they say I look handsome. I look more handsome and hot when I'm quiet. So yeah, I reminisce on those times that when I feel sick, I, I just
Oh,
I just keep quiet. I stop smiling and stop kidding around. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's it.
That's a good way to get into characters. That's okay. I'll take it at this point. Laura, what did you do to prep and to get into your mindset of this character, switch character?
For me, I did my research. I watched dozens of films and series which had a female character that I think would be like Jennifer in terms of personality. Because I'm also a fan of mystery thriller kind of series. What you said, Teen Wolf, Vampire Diaries, Supernatural, Harry Potter, so stuff like that. And once I got the script, I would read and analyze each scene thoroughly. Because preparation doesn't end once you've memorized the dialogue. It's a continuous process of knowing your characters, history, goals, and the reason behind her every word and action. And up until the end of the shooting, I think I was still learning about Jennifer. So yeah.
Okay, all right. I love that. And again, I think it's just because I'm seeing you how you are now. I cannot wait to see the twist of your character. Because I'm getting very much so innocent girl, like, yes, but a way I'm probably going to hate your character. We'll see though.
Probably. I think so too.
Probably.
Oh my goodness.
Probably.
Mr. Iokan last. What did you have
For
to do to
me,
prep?
it wasn't so much about the role, but rather when I auditioned in a BL series, I made sure that I was aware of the genre, that I was aware of the terms that were being used, the certain issues that the genre faces, and the certain tropes and all that. I made sure that I was knowledgeable and equipped because I felt like more than just a role, you're given a platform when you're acting in a series like this, and it's something that I wanted to take advantage of and maximize, because I'm given such an opportunity, and the least I could do, I guess, is to be able to be a good representation of the community. And yeah, I guess that was really my preparation. I did my research on that aspect.
Love that.
Yes, I do love that. Oh my gosh, yes. One thing I've always said about these roles and actors, your research is very important, especially given that it is an LGBT series, a BL series rather. You want to make sure you're portraying the character correctly. If that is what you are doing in the role that you're playing, because I think we've all seen many a series where I don't know if there was much research done, but I'm happy that to hear that from you guys that you've dug deep, researched. I really just can't wait. VR. Excuse me.
Well, at the beginning, I watched some Thai BL series because I thought it will be just three thumbs and all. But then when I received the script, I said, "Direct, are you sure you're gonna give me this role? But God, I don't know how I can play this, how I can portray this role." So after that, I spent, I think, the whole month just watching movies and series, to find some reference and try to find a way how I can give justice to the character because Jay's just complex. He's indescribable.
Okay. You said Thai series. What Thai series did you watch?
I watched Together and Turn Type.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You said the magic
We're
word.
nowhere near
You said
together.
The magic word.
You said the absolute magical words to me. Thank you so much. Every single time I've asked that question, people say, "Oh, I've seen Together." I'm like, "What else? Please tell me you saw something else. So yes, thank you. I think that was yeah. All right. I saw another question. This is more so for the director because it's a pretty important question to me. It was asked by one of my dearest, Kern. What? Oh, sorry. Why are the reactors important to cheat the series' ecosystem? If that makes any sense to you.
That's a question for Vaughn.
Oh, Vaughn. Hi.
Vaughn, are you there? Hello.
I'm sorry. I have
There you
like
go.
my bandwidth is so low. What's the question? Sorry.
A lot of the series that are out, I guess they look forward to a lot of reactors doing reactions to their series. What would you say is the most important part, and or why is reactors important to cheat the series' ecosystem? That makes sense.
Well, the most important part. Well, I'll just say that we're as I've mentioned a while back, this is a more of a hybrid type of BL series wherein we have a Western technical type of directing meet Asian actors, mostly Filipinos, and we are trying to create something beyond what is normally created worldwide, and we want to reach a worldwide audience, organic as much as possible, without really having so much, like persuading people to watch us because we just want them to watch, but we want the series to speak for itself and have an organic uh, viewership because they would love the series as a whole. That's it.
Okay. Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much for answering that. Karen, hopefully that answers the full on question because it is kind of a basis thing for all of us reactors in the room. Uh, I think we kind of got a basis of what's to come. I'm looking forward to this entire thing. I've said that I probably think maybe a good 10,000 times already, not really, but enough times where it's embedded into my brain. The show has got a lot of complex characters, a lot of exciting things to look forward to. So the way I'm just all around excited. um, so again, I would like to thank everybody for coming through and being here with me and enjoying all of it and speaking to all of them. Granted, a lot of you guys didn't necessarily say anything, but just for being here with me and doing this was a lot of fun. Cheat the series should be coming. Whoa. I don't know what that. I don't know what that was. If because now, okay, so now I have to ask because there's a lot of us here. Just a basic. Is there anything anybody would like to say? Anything before
Me,
I
I
look
want to
to?
say something.
Come
Shaki.
on with it, Sid. Come on with it.
Actually, what Cheat the series is doing, I find it's very important for especially the BL community here in the Philippines. I think what they're trying to do this hybrid, it helps show us how BL can evolve. So this is a very important show to support, especially for Filipinos here and actually internationally, of course. But I hope more people make these hybrid shows because that refreshes the genre and that makes sure that we get to have more BL shows, more LGBT shows, actually. So we support this show. Thank you guys. Thanks for making this. It's important that we expand this genre and we show how it evolves.
Thank you.
Yes. The way I love you so much. Oh my goodness. I saw your raised hand, John. Do you have a question? I can't hear
You're
you.
muted, John.
Oh no, I kind of just wanted to add to what Sid was saying. I think it's very important to do a mixed genres like this because it gives space for tougher issues also, I'm excited to see that because I know that director Craig mentioned earlier something about like consequences, and I think some of the characters also mentioned that. I think I saw that in the packet. So I'm interested to see on like on where the consequences are that lies with their decisions, the characters' decisions. I think there's a more comfort zone there because then it's told in a fantasy style way, and that we're not going to be too toxic when it comes with introducing such issues.
Okay, yes. And I'm pretty sure they appreciate that as well, being that this is a BL series and they're portraying these characters. So we're just looking forward to it. Brian, I saw your hand raised. Do you have a question for me?
Yeah, I also just wanted to add on in terms of representation. You know, me and John, we're Phil M. We're from California, and so we fell in love with these shows because in the States we don't have a lot of representation, like not just in LGBTQ, but seeing Filipino actors taking the lead. And so I mean we've fell in love with a lot of BLs because we get to see ourselves in characters, and we've seen a lot of really grounded like things that have happened to us, but I'm so excited for the show specifically because it's like now we get to see ourselves and characters in a different light where it's like supernatural, it's a little bit more fantastical, and that's really important too. Like it's important to see our stories told, but it's also important to see ourselves in stories where it's like a little bit more mystical. And so I'm so excited to hear that we have a show like that that's coming out. I mean that's got to be so important for people growing up, like especially if you're like a fan of Harry Potter or like just like what Shaggy said, or shows like that, like to know that we're going to get a show that's in that realm, and we get to have characters that represent us, that is so important. And so thank you guys for doing this. This is exciting.
Yes.
Also, thank you so much for giving us a chance to meet you guys and learning more about you and more about the series from what we've learned already so far. I'm beyond excited. I think with the recent poster for the series, it got me 10 times more excited because the way I just love how y'all did that thing. Very much so. What is that? Stranger Things meets The Covenant. It's great. So excited. But yes, the way that I cannot wait for this series. Please, everybody, get excited. It's coming out in, as they said, a good 2 weeks, kids. So prepare your calendars, get your cameras ready. If you are reacting to the series, it's going to be the best thing to ever reach our eyes. LOL.
Do we have another teaser trailer or anything to look forward to before the release?
Yeah, there will be a official trailer coming out.
Yes.
So reactors, get ready for that trailer. Let's go.
That part. I'm excited. I'm very much so excited. But yeah, so for me, again, thank you guys so much for coming out and getting a chance to meet us. We getting a chance to meet you. To all the reactors in the room, thank you so much for being here and getting a chance to meet them, get a feel for them, because the way how everybody's in love with them already. I see you coming. I'm watching.
I mean, could you blame them though? Could you blame them?
I cannot.
Nope.
I really can't. But you see, I'm trying my best to contain thyself, because if thyself is not contained, I will say something not appropriate. So we're here.
Respectfully, Shaki, respectfully.
That part.
Cheat the
That
meat,
part.
Shaki. Cheat the meat. It's okay.
Cheat
the block. That's all you need to worry about.
Cheat the meat.
Y'all are myths. Oh my goodness. But again, thank you so much to the directors here, the producer, the lovable actors in the room. Thank you guys so much for coming out and chilling with me. It's about that time. Again, thank you guys so much for coming and watching.
Thank you so much.
Meeting them.
Thanks,
Also
you
to the
guys.
reactors.
Thank you.
Good
so
luck.
much.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
I
Thank
am
you
so
beyond
much.
Good
ready.
luck, everyone.
Look forward to
We had
the
so
series,
much
like
fun.
I said. Yay! I'm happy. I am. Thank you so much.
We are too.
We're so
Oh my
We're so
God.
happy.
Oh
my God.
Shoot your shot,
Christine,
girl.
calm down.
Shoot your shot.
Go. Go.
We'll ship
Waving.
Jackie, you can always hit her with the block.
Put her in the waiting room. Put her in the waiting room.
Put in the waiting room.
Well, see, she's known for this, so like I can't
Yeah.
necessarily stop her. because what I told her, there's not gonna be an M Rex ever because I would automatically think of Mew, but now there's an M now, so now I'm kind of low-key pissed that I said that.
I'm
But that's
dead.
okay. At this point, community.
Yes.
So you know. Sorry. And I said it, and I said it live. Hear me. Period. That's that. Thank you guys so much for coming and watching and living with me. That's it for me. Thank you guys so much. Look forward
so
to the
excited.
series. Look forward to it all. Magic mystery. Maybe murder, who knows? But look forward to everything. I cannot wait. Thank you guys so much to the Love Shack family for being in the comments with me. Thank you, Reactors, Jordy, Alyssa, Alex, Chelsea, Patty, John, Brian, Gus, the BL Bros, but Sid, who's representing them, Ken and C-Rex. Thank y'all for coming. Thank you so much. And to the chat.
We love you guys. Thank
Yes,
you so much.
I will see all of you next time. Thank y'all so much for coming out. Have a wonderful night. That's been it for me. Good night, everyone.
Good morning for us.
Yes, good morning for you guys. Yes.
Good morning.
Also,
Good morning, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
Please,
Coffee.
please stick around before this is over because I want to actually use someone when the stream is done. But thank you so much. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, and the stream is over. Thank you guys again for being